shouldn't do it that way. 1.7, and now instead of risking 3% for that one currency pair, you have now risked 9%. Very bad. There is a reason why I'm very specific to why you shouldn't do it that way. One reason is you definitely want to diversify your portfolio. You do not want to open up 8 trades, or at least have 9% of your account in one currency pair. Always keep 3% per currency pair, commodity, whatever it is that you decide to trade. You can have a whole lot of them, but as long as you're risking 3% per type of pair, you're in good shape. So on the next slide, we're going to be analyzing some trades that people have sent in. Now looking at this, first of all, let me set the story for you. Just imagine that this person had a 35 pip stop. Okay, that means their stop loss is set to 35 pips away from their entry. Now, why is this trade bad? Let's look at this because I want you guys to see this. Maybe this looks like you right now. The bad thing is there are too many of the same pair open. All right. If you're going to open up several pairs, then don't go over 4. 4 is actually kind of excessive unless you actually have a strategy. 2 is great. 3 is okay as long as you have a strategy. But 4, and after that, you're just excessive. All right. There should be no more than 4 open at the same time. I already said that. Okay. Need to diversify. The fact that you've got GBP USD and you've got all GBP USD, that's not a very diversified trade. All right. And then almost 30% of your account has been risked. How do I know that? If you look, you see 600 was their balance and they've got what? They have, what is that? 0.7. If you add all those up, I think that's 7 trades open. So they've got $7 per pip on the line. If you go back to the calculator, you will see how much of their account is 30% that they've just risked. Not good. Okay, the next one. This one has a 45 pip stop. We're just pretending. I don't really know. All right. So what's bad about this one? They've risked 6% in each of those trades. Euro NZD, GBP NZD, all of those that I got up there. They risked 6%. They should be risking 3% on each of those trades. The next thing, there's too many NZD pairs. They need to diversify more. I'm going to talk to you about correlated pairs, guys. You don't want to be in too many of the same types of pairs. If you got all NZD, they all get affected pretty much the same way. So go off to something else that doesn't have NZD. If you got a lot of USD pairs, then go branch off into something else. All right. Now, what is good about this? It is diversified. They did try to diversify. There's good risk management on the USD JPY, USD CAD, and Euro USD. They've only risked 1.3% on each of those. So that's good. We're getting somewhere. All right, so now this one, 35 pip stop. What's bad? Well, there's nothing actually horrible. I did put semi-bad. They risked 4% on USD Chef. Sure, you can do that. Sure, you can do 4%, but 3% is best. And then 3.7% risked on Euro USD. Now, what's good? They are not significantly over leveraged. If you don't know what I mean, go watch the video about lots and leverage. And there's a lot of room to open up more trades. Okay. Look at the margin level percent. It's very high. Go check out the video, your trading window, and that will explain more. So that's good. They're not anywhere close to blowing their account. Overall, getting very good now. We're getting better. Now, again, 35 pip stop required for this one. What's semi-bad? They actually could stand to risk more. They're doing so well, they could actually stand to risk more. There's a lot of positive correlated pairs, meaning when I say positive correlated pairs, they have a lot of pairs that move the same way. For example, they've got Euro USD in there, and they've got AUD USD, and they got NZD USD. And if they're going up, if you place the buy in all of them and they're going up, all of them are going to go up. If you place a sell and they go down, all of them are going to going down because they are correlated in a positive way, which means they go in the same direction. They move similar. You move, when I move, you move. Okay? All right, you got it. All right, good. What's good? Not significantly over leveraged. Lots of room to open up more trades. Very high margin level percent. Now, what do I actually mean by correlated pairs? Here's a slide. I kind of talked about it already, but they are pairs that have very similar movements in the same direction. All right. If you are not intentional about this, you can actually unintentionally increase your risk. For example, if you bought both the Euro and the Euro USD and the GBP USD, you're pretty much buying the same type of trade. They're both UK types of currencies.